In this video, we'll be looking into NECO 2025 likely questions and answers for animal husbandry. So the first question I'll be predicting for you is you should define or explain or write short note, anyone, on stocking rates, progeny selection, and then crossbreeding. So now, what is the stocking rate? So stocking rate is, so let me give this number one. Let me give this stocking rate. So stocking rate is defined as the number, or you can say is the number of animal, is the number of animal grazing per unit area of land, over a specific period of time. So without causing damage to the soil, damages anyhow to the soil. So this is what we call stock rating in animal husbandry. So also for this progeny selection, so progeny selection so is a method of selecting breeding animal, based on the performance of their offspring. So their offspring is known as the progeny. So that about what we call progeny selection. And the third one here we have is crossbreeding. So that crossbreeding is when you are like like as if we are having mating a different breeds of animals. For instance, now maybe these are our local chicken now, so you are now breeding it with all these broiler, okay, we have broiler, crocker, broiler, and any forms of poultry. I'm just referring to poultry. So crossbreeding, even in human too, it's like as if whereby an African man is marrying an Oyibo man. So that's what we call crossbreeding. So by the time they will give birth, now you see that in the child they will give birth to, the offspring they will give birth to, the guy or the person or the child will have that kind of maybe small of Oyibo and small of we daki, we African people. So that's what we call crossbreeding though. So now crossbreeding is the mating of animal farm. Is the mating of animal farm. Is the mating of animal from, sorry, what am I saying? Is the mating of animal from two different breeds. To produce offspring that combines desirable traits. Another word for trait is character. Let me just write in brackets. Character. So desirable traits or character from both parents. So parent breeds. So that's what we call crossbreeding. So I'll explain that to you. Now, the second question, number 2 question I'll be predicting for you is this, which says that you should mention the disease caused by the following causal organism. So it means that this particular fungus, fungus, protozoa, and then virus, they are singular. Like they are what? They are causal organisms. So which disease it is to cause to animals? This virus now, if it is in human, this in human, it causes what? HIV, AIDS. You understand? HIV and a lot of sexually transmitted disease. So it causes it. Fungi is plural, fungus is singular. So like that too. Now so to animal now, what does the disease that this fungus used to cause to animal? So for this now, it used to cause aspergillosis. So that's what fungus used to cause. Now this protozoa used to cause coccidiosis. Though don't mind my pronunciation. Some people call it coccidiosis, but me I used to call it coccidiosis. That's the way I used to call that term. Coccidiosis. It depends on the way you pronounce something. The main thing is to spell it properly. So coccidiosis or coccidiosis. So funny. So coccidiosis. And then for virus, the disease that virus used to cause is fowl-pox. So that is that concerning the question number 2. Now let's move to question 3. Before I move to question 3, please share this video to your friends, to your classmates. Give us a like thumb, give us a nice comment, and then give us a super thanks if you have the money. I think it's going to require it just maybe 400 naira or so. Give us a super thanks. And if you want a virtual tutorial for your upcoming post UTME, so send us a WhatsApp DM, or probably you comment it under the comment section. And also join our membership platform. We have some exclusive videos for those who are our membership channel. So anybody who join it, there are some videos that are only restricted for you, and other people cannot view those videos. So join it, and then you're going to enjoy a lot from me. Okay, now let's go to number 3. Now number 3 here says that you should differentiate between deworming and what? And drenching. So in differentiating deworming and drenching, whenever you're asked to differentiate, what are you to do? You have to tabulate. So let me tabulate this. Are you seeing that? So now deworming here, and this is drenching. Okay, so now what is deworming? Before I write the main definition of deworming just means that, you know, even okay, let me explain it based on human. In human, sometimes you can say Yoruba will call it aron on you get. I think those who are Yoruba understand what I'm saying. They will say, oh, your intestine is affecting you, so therefore go and take some deworming drugs. So by the time you now take those deworming drugs, by the time you now use the toilet, so you are going to see all this. Although we used to call it worm, some people call it worm. It is tapeworm. It's a parasite, so it's feeding on us. I'm trying to man beings around, no longer animal again. So it's feeding on us. I mean us. So we are the hosts. Why those tapeworm? They are those iron in our stomach. You call it iron. So in a nutshell, to animal, if they ask us to differentiate between deworming and drenching, so you can differentiate it by writing their definitions. You understand? So deworming is the process of giving farm animals medicine to remove these are internal parasites, like what? Like worm. In human being we call it what? Tapeworm. So let me write. So deworming is the process of giving farm animals medicine, so to remove internal parasites, you know, inside the body, not ectoparasite. So this particular parasite now is going to be endoparasite and not ectoparasite. So internal parasites, like what? Like worms. The reason why it's not tapeworm here is that, you know, this animal, and different animals has their varieties of worms. You get varieties of worm, but in human being, our own is tapeworm. So like worms, in order to improve their health and productivity, improve their health and productivity, So very simple. Now, what about drenching? So drenching is the process of giving liquid medicine directly into the mouth of farm animals, using maybe bottle to give them like that. So this drenching too is also the process of treating internal parasite as well. So the two definitions, they are kind of similar. You understand? So drenching is is the process of giving liquid medicine directly is the process of giving liquid medicine directly into the mouth of farm animals using bottle, so in order to treat internal parasites, or maybe diseases sometimes. Okay, so that is that about the question 3 I have for you. Now let's move to question 4. Now looking at question 4, question 4 says that what is castration? I think I explained this during my animal husbandry practical video. There was one specimen like this. So I think maybe specimen D, or I've forgotten that particular specimen. I showed you that specimen. I said that specimen is used to castrate farm animals. So I just tried to remind those that watched that my animal husbandry practical video, which I uploaded I think 2 weeks, or it has been long. I uploaded the video, two of the video, part A and part B. Okay, now let's continue this question 4. So what is castration? And then you should state one symptoms of the following nutritional diseases. Okay, so castration now. So okay, before I write the definition, castration means that when you cut away the testes, or probably even testes for male, while ovaries for female. So when you cut it away, because of what, you don't want them to reproduce again, but you only want them to be increasing in growth, like to be growing very well, just for basically whenever they castrate any animals, the aim of the farmer is to make the animal to be bigger, any food the animal is feeding on, instead of it to be using it to give birth, to mate with others. So instead of that, the animal will just be getting bigger, fatter, and increasing in growth, so that at least it's going to be used for consumption. So castration is the removal of the testicle or testicle. This is just simply means testes. So testicle is for male, or ovaries, that's for female, in both male and female, and female farm animal. So in order to stop them from reproducing, that is giving birth, from reproducing, and to improve their growth, So that's a very simple definition of castration. And they said you should state one symptoms of the following nutritional disease. So such as number 1, ketosis, and then number 2 is perosis. Okay, so now for ketosis and perosis, what is the symptoms if this disease is affected by farm animal? So what is the symptoms you are going to be observing? So for ketosis, there will be loss of appetite, and then if it is sclerosis, there will be swelling up joints. So that is all what I have for you in this video. Please do well to share this video, give us a like, thumb, and a nice comment.